Good morning, class. My name is Delilah Maldonado, and today I'm going to be speaking about why you should report sexual harassment. 81% of the female population in the United States has been sexually harassed. That speaks volumes on our society and the people who are supposed to be protecting us. As a woman, I do not feel safe going out alone at night. If I go out to a club and walking home to not even walking home, just going to my car, I do not feel safe, along with almost every single woman who's hearing this. In the world I live in, I really wish that it wasn't like that, where I could and other females could just go out with their day and not worry about a man or somebody else coming and trying to either take their innocence or take something from them that they do not want to give out. One of the biggest problems for women nowadays is dealing with and surviving sexual assault. And in the day and age we live in, it has become 10 times harder for women to report sexual harassment. Now, you might be asking yourself, why don't people report sexual harassment? It seems like something that you would want to do. But as a sexual assault victim, it is so hard to report it. I didn't report it for almost 8-9 years because one, was scared of what would happen to my abuser, what would happen to me, what people would think about me if people wouldn't believe me. And I personally rather just deal with it than speak up and go through something with it. I was scared how people would view me. I didn't want to be viewed as somebody who was sexually deviant at a young age, or somebody who was begging for it. I'd rather just keep it to myself, deal with it on my own instead of involving a lot of people. And a lot of other people feel that way because it is an insanely traumatic event that women have to go through. No woman wants to have to go to another person, a man or a group of men, and report that claim only for them to say that that didn't happen, or that you should have protected yourself, or that there was more you could have done to protect yourself. But it's not our jobs to make sure people don't try to take sexual advantage of us. It isn't our job. It shouldn't even be an idea that goes through people's head to sexually assault others. Consent is not an option, so consent is the only way. Now, reporting sexual harassment. I'm going to be telling you guys why you should report it. If not for the victim, do it for the people who in the future could be affected by it. People who would think back to a time where someone they knew was sexually harassed and how that person did not report it, thinking to themselves that maybe I shouldn't report it either. But following other people's footsteps in terms of what you think you should do is not the way to do that. If you think something is unjust and you think that you should stand up for that certain thing and speak your mind, you most probably should. But a lot of people don't. And once again, if not for the other people, do it for yourself or your loved one who has been sexually assaulted, because they do not feel protected, they do not feel safe. In a lot of situations, people want to say that it's the victim's choice to speak out. But if the victim cannot speak out because of fear and the assault is continuing to happen to them in situations of molestation or rape of either a family member or a friend, your acquaintance or a person that you know is being sexually assaulted is not going to stand up for themselves, and someone else has to do it for them. And I promise you, in the long run, that person will 100% either forgive you for telling their secret or appreciate you for standing up for them because nobody else had done it. Now, why is reporting sexual harassment something that is not being done or not being taken seriously? 63% of sexual assaults are not reported. That means that 37% are reported, and out of that 30%, 2 to 4% of them are not telling the truth. Now, a really big statement that a lot of people love to use is that people are not telling the truth, that it is a lie.